Hey Leo, Mariah here. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing really well. I cannot believe we are in February. So of course I want to check out your love life and see what's going on and what's happening. So let's take a look and let's see, spirit guides, angels, ancestors for Leo. What is going on in the month of February? So we have thought patterns. Get out of your head and into your heart. This is the truth. I'm getting somebody saying, I will never allow somebody to make me feel less than. I will never allow somebody to make me feel like I'm not good enough. So Leo, whether this is where you currently find yourself or where you found yourself prior, where it's like you may have been self-sacrificing in order to keep the peace in your relationships, or you may have been self-sacrificing in the sense of putting your needs, your wants, your emotional desires to the side because of, you know, maybe what your partner's going through, maybe being overly understanding, overly compassionate. You know, we're having to sacrifice some of our boundaries for the sanctity of the relationship or that person. So it just feels like you may have compromised, especially it's like when your gut may have been telling you like, hey Leo, something's off, or hey Leo, you need to really address this. And our gut may have been giving us those warning signs, but we may have put it to the side or the back burner and just maybe not address those things, or just again trying to keep the peace. So, but I'm hearing this. So I don't know if that's where you find yourself currently in a relationship or where you were in your prior relationships, but it just feels like you're saying no more. Like you don't want to feel like you're not good enough. You don't want to feel like you have to sacrifice your needs in order for your partner, because something's neurotic. So I don't know if this person's behavior is very neurotic or the relationship itself felt neurotic, in the sense of, you know, you never know. It's kind of like walking on eggshells. You don't know if things are going to continue on smoothly and things are going to be great, or, you know, if the next day your partner is going to wake up feeling a totally different way about you or the relationship, or maybe they're in a certain mood and you don't know if that's going to be the day where they start an argument or a fight, or you two are at some odds and disagreement. 7 of Swords in the reverse is coming out. 8 of Cups in the reverse is coming out. Let's see what else we have. We have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Temperance. 5 of Cups. I think hopefully this is not what you're dealing with, but if I'm putting this in maybe like past context, you may have dealt with relationships or a relationship where, again, you felt like you had to overly compromise or be understanding or be very empathetic to the dynamic or situation of the connection you had with your person, or to maybe things that they had going on in your life, but the whole time you were sabotaging yourself because you were not getting your needs met, or we would put our needs to the side or to the back burner in order to sacrifice in the moment for being there for our partner, or trying to be understanding. This reminds me of like when a person gives multiple chances, you know, it's like trying to be understanding, but through that understanding, we're giving chances on things that our gut may have felt like, Leo, maybe you shouldn't be giving this a chance, or hey, you know what, instead of holding in what you need to say, maybe you need to address it. And all it did was just leave you feeling out of balance, out of whack, and just feeling like, you know, you're more understanding of your partner versus them giving you that same understanding back. Again, now go back to neurotic. Somebody's behavior is very neurotic. So again, that hot and cold, that, you know, we're good and we rolling for, you know, these couple of weeks, and then now all of a sudden the relationship is starting to change, or we're rolling good for these months or however long, and then now things are starting to, but this also comes back to somebody's mood. So it's just not the relationship dynamic, it's somebody's mood. Tell me more of what's going on in Leo's love life. We have the Sun. What else is going on? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the only reason why I'm not showing you this deck is because this was the deck that got me demonetized. I'm not going to get demonetized again. So I'm telling you what's coming out versus showing it. We got the High Priestess in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. King of Wands. King of Wands. And the Strength right underneath that. This comes back to you because you matter. You totally matter in your relationships, Leo. And it does feel like you've dealt with somebody, and I think this is what has pissed you off, maybe is pissing you off, is that you can't really gauge a full temperature with this person, because again, don't get me wrong, I think there is parts of this person that makes you really happy. When things are good, things are great. But when things are starting to go into this weird territory where you feel like you're starting to have to self-sacrifice or compromise or negotiate your needs in order to keep the peace or appease this person, then you're doing yourself a disjustice. You're doing yourself a dishonor. And I think if you're dealing with this person, Leo, you are really going to have to communicate, because they do feel like I don't think they're seeing anything wrong from their lens, meaning they're not looking at the situation from your shoes. They just see that you're there for them, or that you're making adjustments for them, or you're fitting into their life in the way that they want you to, but they're not seeing how they're putting all of that onto you, but they're not seeing how it's affecting you. They're not seeing how it's affecting your emotional needs. And I don't know if it's because you're just not speaking up about it, so this person doesn't know, or if you have spoken up about it, then this person, I'm not going to say they don't care, but it kind of feels like that, because I think they're placing heavier priority on their needs versus yours, which again is not fair to you. But we hold on to the when things are good. Because when things are good between you and this person, they're really good. They're really bomb. It's really amazing. I mean, you feel joy, you feel connected, you feel lighthearted, you feel like life has meaning. You know, I'm not saying you're placing your whole worth on this person, but you just feel like there's another layer to live and to exist, and just to go after things that you want, because you have somebody in your life that just really fulfills you or fuels you up. But when this gives you high highs and low lows, this person can bring out some deep lows out of you. But this person also can bring out some significant highs. And I think our intuition, and that's where our instinct and our gut knows that this isn't right. We shouldn't be feeling this imbalance of, okay, you know, we're dealing with each other, things are great, and I'm on this high, and then now this person is pulling back, or they're acting neurotic, or, you know, I'm back in the position of having to self-sacrifice for the sake of this relationship or this person. And those lows really pull a lot out of you, and your gut is telling you something not right with this. It shouldn't be out of sync this way. A relationship shouldn't be flowing with these high highs and low lows. You can't sustain it. And I think your spirit's wanting peace. Your spirit wants to be very steady with this energy, with this person, but I think your spirit is struggling to find steadiness with this person, because I think our emotions are impeding or maybe interjecting on to our intuition, where yes, we do instinctually know or feel like, hey, this should be more stable. I shouldn't be dealing with these real high highs and low lows that pull me back and forth. But the emotions is like, but we love them, or we want them, or, you know, I don't want to just give up easily. There's something here that tears you down the middle. I hope that makes sense. Two of Wands. Yeah, well, there goes that tears you down the middle. Page of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Three of Cups in the reverse. I think sometimes you wonder if this is just casual for them. And I don't mean in the sense of like they're just taking you as somebody that's casual, but I think for you, you're like from the mindset of, I don't see you put in as much effort or invest as much as I am into this. It's not, to some degree, I think we wonder, and I think we get in our own mind, is this person as invested as I am? That's what I'm looking for. Is this person as invested as I am? And there's an uncertainty about this. If their level of investment only goes to a certain capacity versus me wanting to really give my all into this, you're wondering how invested this person is into this situation with you, and you're not sure, because I think again you're split between the two. Because when you got these high highs, oh my God, it could almost feel intoxicating. It could almost feel addictive. It could feel amazing. I don't mean addictive in like a heavy sense, but you just feel light. Light feels amazing. What else? What else? So yeah, I think you're trying to really understand that, Leo. Whether this is doing your own personal investigations, whether this is having a conversation with this person, whether this is trying to find out information, you're trying to see if this person really is as invested as you are into this, whether it's from the beginning or just any longer. Maybe this person's, the energy that they're giving to this connection is changing, and you're wanting to see if this person is still as invested into this connection as they were back then, or just even from the beginning of this. So the 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the Moon in the reverse. Tell me why is this 4 of Cups here in the reverse? The World, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And Moon, I'm sorry, let me see, why is this Moon here? Ace of Swords in reverse. Well, I think there are some things that need to be conveyed. I think there are some things that need to be told to you, Leo, from this person. I think there are some things that your person really needs to get off their chest and express to you. Do I think they're the most comfortable in doing so? No. Do I think there's some things that are going to be revealed that you probably intuitively already knew? It's like, I think this person is going to confirm to you what you're already assuming what's going on. So if you feel like something is happening, whether that is good, bad, or indifferent, this person's going to confirm what you've been feeling instinctually. So if you've been feeling like something's not right, or I'm seeing how this person is starting to move, it got me questioning, is this person still as invested? When this person lets you know and reveals what's been behind the scenes, your gut is gonna be like, yeah, I knew that. I knew that's what it had to be. Your gut is gonna tell you. Your gut is not wrong about what you're about to find out about this. And I'm hearing the full moon and new moon. So you may end up finding this information out by full moon or by new moon. I actually want to see. Let me check out those dates. Let me see. Okay, so the next new moon is February 9th, and then the next full moon is February 24th. So those are time frames, because I'm getting new moon, full moon. So some of you are going to find out this information around the 9th of this month. Others of you are going to find out around the 24th of this month. But your intuition is going to be confirmed. And I think at that point, you'll be able to make a decision on, you know what, do I want to take this situation further, depending on what's revealed that your gut has been telling you that this person is finally going to reveal to you. From there, depending on what the information is, either you'll be able to make that choice of, okay, you know what, I want to continue this forward. You know what, I want to continue to invest into this now with having that understanding. And now I feel more secure. I feel more grounded. I feel like, okay, I understand what's happening. Now I feel comfortable to continue forward with you. But others of you, depending on what is found out, you may say, you know what, I'm worth much more than this. I'm worth much more than having to deal with this newfound information that I may have already been knowing or feeling was the case, but I just didn't have full-on proof or understanding. Now you may say, you know what, I want to go towards what is actually going to be worth my time, my energy, and that's going to mutually give back to me that 10 of Cups energy, and not only just partially when things are just good. And you may decide to move towards a new direction, but I would tell you, you'll find out your answer. You'll find by the, like I said, 9th or 24th, you'll find out your answer about what's going on that your gut is telling you. So Leo, I hope this has made sense in some capacity and in some way. Just know it's been a pleasure as always. I thank you. You be safe. You have a good one. And bye.